Hey all, it's Tracy again. So earlier tonight, I was watching a shout out Sunday video from my good friend Kara Brandon over on her YouTube channel, Kara Brandon Creations. And I was one of her shout outs. So thank you, Kara. And she mentioned how I upcycle things and my junk journaling and whatnot, which I haven't done a whole lot of videos lately. I've kind of just, I don't know, gotten a funk or whatever. But I wanted to share with you some of the things that I have upcycled and, let you know that I still haven't got my Etsy shop set up, but I do have a Facebook page for my things, although people have to private message because Facebook thinks it's a big no-no to put prices on things. So I just tell people private message me, and I'm trying to get into the bazaar scene, but it's hard with everything that's going on right now. I did 2 bazaars last year. All the other ones were canceled. The 2 that I did, the only reason I was able to do them because they were outdoor bazaars. And I did 2 prior the year prior to that. I'm hoping to be able to do some this year, although one of the events I wanted to do, they want you to sign up for 4 days at a time, and I can't commit to 4 days. So that's kind of a bummer. Anyways, so my first little thing that I upcycled, this was a plaque. It was a Christmas plaque from the Dollar General, and I got it on clearance. I think I paid like 25 cents for it. And this is what I made with my 10-minute challenge that I failed. I am a moderator over in Kara's Facebook page, Kara Brandon and Friends, and I challenged ladies or gentlemen. I'm not sure if we have any gentlemen in that group, but anyways, I challenged them to do a 10-minute challenge, and hoping to be able to do another one again. But anyway, so this was a little plaque, and basically a 10-minute challenge. You have 10 minutes to create anything. If you did it, then you got an entry into the prize basket. If you videoed it, you got 3 more entries, or I can't remember. But anyways, so this was my failed challenge. But I just put some music sheet here and inked it up, and then some red cardstock, a lot of the scraps. And this was actually off of another plaque that I got at the Dollar Tree, as well as this. And a little bit of silver here, and this I got at a thrift shop. I got a lot of lace trim going on in this room that I got and fussy cut that. I'm not fussy cut it, but it cut it down. And then this is some textured cardstock I got forever ago. And then I just put some little beads from bead garlands. Some of them are from Walmart. Some of them are from Amazon. So that was that piece there, and I really like how it turned out. I mean, you could have it for Valentine's Day, or you could have it for just any day. So there's that little plaque there. And then the next one I got this plaque at my work, and it was clearance down. Again, all my stuff is like clearance items. So I painted it because it was a Halloween plaque and you could see through the burlap. And the burlap I got at the Goodwill, that I went to one that's probably about 35, 40 minutes away from me. And they had a whole bunch of burlap at the Goodwill. So I put that on there. And then there's some of this stuff here I got at the Dollar Tree. And I intertwined a couple of them and just hot glued that on there. Same with on the top. And then a doily that I got at the Goodwill. A lot of my stuff I get at the Goodwill or on sale or whatever, because I'm cheap, all right? This here is actually, it was on a sheet, this sheet right here, one of these, and it was like a 4-pack that I got at our Red Hat thrift shop. And I think I paid a couple bucks for that. And so I just stressed it up a little bit, and I put it on some chipboard. And then to pop dot it up, I mean, not to pop it up, pop dot it, but I don't know if you can see that. Those are Jenga blocks that you can get at the Dollar Tree. And there's like I don't know, 20 or 30, but they have some bigger packs as well. So I used some Jenga blocks to pop that up there. And then more Walmart garland beads and some Amazon ones. And I just put knots in between each one of those. This here this was a plaque from the Dollar Tree. I mean, the Dollar Tree, they're pretty sturdy wood pieces here. And it had a word popped up on here, which is on one of my other pieces I'm going to show you in a minute. Pop that off of there. And then this is just a piece of fabric from one of the Walmart fat quarters. And so I just glued that on there. These are from another plaque from the Dollar Tree. And then these were actually stickers, but I did glue them because I was afraid they'd fall off. And some Scrabble tiles. I find a lot of my Scrabble tiles at yard sales or the Goodwill or whatnot. I have more than what I need, but I still hunt them out. A couple weeks ago, I got 2 different times. I got the deluxe Scrabble, I guess is what it's called. I'm not sure, but it has the red Scrabble tiles. And then I went to the Red Hat thrift shop and they had the little wood ones, and it was a travel size. It's buried over there, but the wood beads are like that big. I mean, they're wood. So that's another project. Anyways, these beads are from the Dollar Tree. So another Dollar Tree garland there. And all of these things I want to be able to sell at bazaars or whatnot, but it's kind of hard because there are no bazaars going on right now. This here, I actually got the idea from somebody in one of my crafty groups over on Facebook. And she did the jeans on there. And I just happened to have a pair of jeans in here that the butt pocket ripped out when I was getting ready for work. So I just cut that out. This is a Dollar Tree hanging plaque thing as well. More of that red fabric fat quarters. This here, it says, when I first looked at it, I don't know what I thought it said, but it says, I love us. And I got that at the Dollar General. And I just inked that up with some Waverly wax, the antique wax and the cream colored wax. And then there's this fabric scrap that I got at the Goodwill and more that I got at the Goodwill here. And the back looks kind of ugly, but I did my own ribbon on the back for that. And then I made a little bow here. I'm learning my bows. Some twine, and then some of the scraps from each one of these fabric swatches, I guess is what you want to call them. The blue beads are from the Dollar General, and then the red ones I got at a yard sale. It was like just a massive chunk of beads. I did it on one of my recent videos at a yard sale, and I ended up giving some to my good friend Gina. So there's that. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this Valentine stuff. Y'all need to hit me up and buy them from me. This is a Dollar Tree wood heart. It was just a plain wood heart. And I honestly don't know how many beads are here, but I got these at Amazon and I hot glued those around the edge along with some more of that fabric from that last piece I showed you. And then this here is off of, it's a big hanging ugly thing from the Dollar Tree. It had glitter all over it. And anybody that knows me knows I hate glitter. So I sanded the glitter off and did some chalk paint on there, and I popped it up with, you guessed it, Jenga blocks. This is also from that same piece, Dollar Tree plaque. And this is another Dollar Tree sticker with more of my little ribbons there. And then this here is more of the red beads that I got at that yard sale. You ladies definitely check out your yard sales, or gentlemen, for crafty goodness, or Dollar General, Dollar Tree, whatnot. So there's that. And let's see, this one here this is the same base as that last one I showed you. It's just a plain solid, there's hot glue strings on here, wood heart from the Dollar Tree. And then this here is what I picked off of that other piece I showed you. It was on here, and I just popped that off of there and put some chalk paint on there. And the flowers, that was clearance from Joann's last year, maybe the year before, I'm not sure. And then some trim. This is a chalkboard heart that you get at the Dollar Tree, and I believe it's like a 4-pack of them. So I just put that on there. and more fabric scraps from the fat quarters. And I think that was a fat quarter, but I'm not sure. It might not be. And then these are, the pink ones are from the Dollar Tree, and then the red ones might have been Amazon. I'm not really sure because I have a lot of beads. And then let's see. Okay, so this one here, I'm surprised that I did this one. Why? Because it's so pink, and I'm not a huge pink fan, but I do have to say I love how it turned out. So this is a fabric fat quarter, not fat quarter, I don't know what it is because it's obviously bigger than a fat quarter, that I got at Walmart or somewhere. And this is a Dollar General, maybe it's a Dollar Tree heart. And I waxed with the cream wax. It's not called cream. I don't know the exact color of it. Off-white, whatever. And then put some antique wax on there. And then these hearts are also from the Dollar Tree. More Scrabble tiles, and then just a little button there because I felt like it needed something. This rope is from the Dollar Tree as well. And then another fluffy, fussy ribbon that has Dollar Tree lace, some of that burlap, and then some pink and white bias tape and a little bit of twine, and then more Dollar Tree beads there. And then my last piece that I've created recently, I really love how this turned out. So this is on a plaque from the Dollar Tree. I'll show you the ugly back. This is a plaque from the Dollar Tree, but these are paint sticks. And my friend Gina got me hooked on a Facebook page. Lizzie and Aaron, they have Facebook, they have YouTube. Wonderful ladies, wonderful ladies. But they use a lot of paint sticks from Harbor Freight, not Harbor Freight, Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. I mean, this is literally what it was. It was these paint sticks. And so I cut them down and I put some glaze wax on there. And these are the Scrabble tiles I was telling you about. They're in the deluxe edition of Scrabble. And I never knew there was red tiles, so I was super stoked to find them. Neither one of them had been played. And then these are Dollar Tree hearts. And I should have painted this one beforehand because I hot glued the burlap on there. And as you can see, you probably can see my glue and my paint there, but it's just some more of that red burlap left over. And then I put a doily on here. After I painted this one, I put a doily on here. I don't know if you can see that, but I really love how that turned out. The other one, the other heart, whatever. But I still love how this turned out. Like, it's amazing, and I probably will end up keeping this piece. And then I just put a little knot in between each one of these beads here. And so that's all my crafty creations from the last couple weeks. I did all of those within the last couple weeks. And I just want to, say, hey, thanks for stopping by. And please give me some tips, tricks, thumbs ups, likes, comments. And you all have a fabulous evening. Bye.